Hey everybody, welcome back to Thinking Music. In this episode, we're going to break down the single that led to our debut music video, Eyes Open. So let's get started. So the song starts off with the first part of the chorus, but with an added ominous and creepy tone to it, which is an early hint as to what the character is going to be dealing with throughout the course of the song. And if you watch the music video, the end of the intro, there's a fade to white, which is a nice little piece of imagery that complements the idea that having your eyes opened up and waking up for the first time, which is a nice contrast to the beginning of the intro, where everything's really dark and you can't really see too much, and there's a lot of effects and stuff like that.
Living, I'm not living, breathing, I'm just stealing. Memory is broken, words unspoken. Living, I'm not living, breathing, I'm just stealing. Memory is broken, words unspoken.
The first verse gets right to the point with the opening line, "Living, I'm not living." Speaks for itself. Basically, the guy's miserable, doesn't enjoy aspects of life anymore, and just kind of going through the motions at this point. And we wanted to reflect that in the way we structured the song, so everything's repeated with very little or no change. And then the other lines of the verse illustrate further that any happy memory or moment this guy experiences belongs to a past version of himself, which is long gone, or, at least he thinks so. We get the intro line of the song now in full context with the chorus, which has two parts. The first part is, "I was living the dream till the dream gone and woke me up." This guy has the perfect, dream lifestyle on paper, but is unhappy even though everything and everybody is telling him that he should be. It's that misery that sort of drives him to, wake up and rediscover himself again. The second part is, "They say lying's a sin, but that's the only way I'll ever win." We're taught that lying is a bad thing, that you shouldn't do it, and yet that's the only way that this guy can, get by in the day and, continue to be happy, is by lying to himself and saying that he is even though he isn't.
Pill, drug, miracle, loaded, desperate for a cheap thrill. You say I was a good guy, better if you let me die. Bullet, kill, drug, miracle, loaded, desperate for a cheap thrill. You say I was a good guy, better if you let me die.
Yeah, so the song takes a pretty obvious turn here. The guy's clearly not doing well, and instead of just being able to, tell himself that he's happy, he turns to things like drugs to make him feel better. Something we all know is a very slippery slope. In the music video, you'll see that this is when the other half of the personality, the one that you saw in the intro, the darker, creepier one, that guy starts to come out and mess with all the small little things in this guy's life, which, hopefully will push him to the breaking point and get him out of the downward spiral that he's starting to go down. This last section is really fun because the main personality finds all the traps that were laid out for him and just loses his mind. We get to see the two sides of the personality, merge together, and he gets to fully embrace who he is and walks, victorious off into the sunset, which is a nice, happy ending for a song that probably didn't sound like it was going to have one like that. So it's great that we get to see a character overcome his demons, and now he can live a full life, happily ever after, just like the Disney movies. So that's our song, Eyes Open. Make sure you watch the full music video coming up next. And please subscribe and follow us on all of our social media accounts. And don't forget, tune in next time for another episode of Thinking Music. Alright guys, catch you later.